Gang, we're about to kick off the second leg of that Stay Trashy tour.
Oh, yeah.
Coming into the home stretch, so don't be left out in the cold. Make sure you get your tickets. Stand-up comedy, plus you play a little AYG with the crowd. Great way to introduce new people to the show, so grab the squad. Come out and see the boys.
Yeah, guys, we're going to be in Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Toronto. We just added a third show in Toronto. Get tickets for that because they're moving. We got Pontiac, Michigan, Chicago, Illinois. 4 show being added there. Get those tickets. Minneapolis, Madison, Milwaukee, Sacramento, San Francisco, San Jose. Then we're ending it in Philly, baby, with a bang. We added a second show at the Fillmore. That's more than halfway sold out. Get those tickets. Let's party.
Go Birds.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's new favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage? It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grew up to be classy, or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition. She is upstairs watching a little Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
Just relaxing, doing her thing. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He's the flatbread freak. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Oh, the abridged version.
Right at you.
I know. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. I am nervous over here. Can't see if you can pick up on that. Shout out that. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are Shredder cooking. Then obviously the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You sign up over there. You get a bajillion hours worth of bonus content. I'm talking heavy bike.
It's a good time, gang. Check it out. And how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the old Magic Man. Makes us all look good. Works the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, and the 4s. He crosses the T's and the lowercase J's. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins. Toby McMullen, everybody.
What up, dudes?
What up, T-Bone?
What's up, kid?
Nothing, man. We got the maestro of mayhem in here, dude. Yo,
What is he doing?
I don't know. He's making sure that I bomb on my intro. I'll tell you that much.
Gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest back with us again today.
Gandalf the Wizard.
He is the Jazz legend. Looking more homeless than usual. And he's on tour right now. The Wrong Side of History tour. Give it up for Mr. Ari Shaffir.
Hey, Ari, how are you, pal?
Yeah, guys, thanks for asking.
Okay, I don't know what's happening.
You guys, over the years, have talked a lot of bull crap about a lot of people.
Why are you half Muslim, half Asian?
You look like you just crawled out of a subway tunnel.
You look like prison went real sideways.
I can't quite get that. But you've judged a lot of people over the years, and I feel like no one's ever stuck it to you. So
Okay.
what I'd like to do is ask you guys
It's
today.
property of Ari Shaffir, Esquire, and there's one thing written on it.
I'd like to ask you guys some questions today, if you don't mind, because there's some things I think me and the fans would all
Can
like
I borrow
to know.
$1?
Can I get this fucking button working?
Yeah, that'll pull it together.
That'll save the bit.
My autism is going to fucking not let me move on until I get this button done.
And what kind of outfit would you say that is, Ari?
And why are you shaking? What's going on? How much coffee did you have
I've been eating
today?
in a few days. I'm trying to fit into this outfit I shopped for my closet.
There you
Okay.
go. Looks beautiful.
Well, guys, long-standing Western tradition is that of judgment.
Okay.
Today, I'd like to stand and
Dude,
judge.
he's got a list.
You guys, I just have a question for you guys.
Go right ahead.
One or two. You ever moved a barf bag from a plane?
Taking it with me?
Yeah, taking it off the plane ever in your lives.
Yeah, I have.
I don't think so.
Just for fun, just to have.
He doesn't have a pen after all this. The pen is the hitch in the stuff. All right.
Stolen from what bank?
You have removed a barf bag from a plane?
I have.
Interesting. To what end?
I don't know. I just took it just to have it. Just for fun.
Keep his toys in there.
Yeah.
That is.
Have you ever taken one?
Is that a crime?
I'll ask the questions today.
Man, I've said this every episode. I love and hate you so much. It's fantastic.
And I love and hate you guys. Which leads me to the next question. Have you ever smoked cigarettes within 6 feet of an occupied stroller?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're trash.
Yeah, where do you think I keep the Bernies?
Okay. This is interesting. Hey, what's the difference between effect and effect with an E or an A? Do you know that?
Yes. An effect is the outcome. Effect is the verb. You are affected by something that causes an effect.
I concur with that.
Smart to concur, even if you know or don't know. That is solid.
Okay. I'm so nervous about this bag.
By the way, I'll be in Kansas City, Indianapolis, St. Louis, and Louisville. Special guest Steve Renazzisi and Ryan O'Neal.
Reading fortunes.
Bring your own crystal ball, though.
Which I keep.
Do you keep food in your car?
I don't keep it in there, but there is currently food in my car that I left there today.
There might be like a bag of pretzels or some chips or something in the console. Definitely some cough drops and gum. That counts.
I'm going to count.
Maybe a pizza.
Definite pretzels. Maybe a pizza. Okay. Have you seen every Fast and Furious?
None.
Wow.
None. And we asked that question.
That's one of our
really?
one of the original questions of Are You Garbage was how many have you seen in the theater? Because you catch one or two, you know what I mean? Flying through on USA or TBS or something.
Never.
I think I've seen 3. I think
the
first 3. I think at the Tokyo Drift,
That's when I got into it.
That's when you got into. Who gets into it?
Yeah.
Hence the shirt.
Yeah,
I love Asian car culture. Love Asian car culture.
Okay.
Okay, that's a no. Wow, surprising. Okay, I'll be in Tempe and Tucson in December. Dates out. AriShaffir.com.
Selling turquoise jewelry.
Have you guys, speaking of that, have you ever bought a knockoff item of any kind?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
For a while, when I was waiting tables on the Upper East Side in the early 2000s, a guy would come around once a week with fake Rolexes and fake watches. Would always buy one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How much are they?
Like $40.
I've definitely bought not real / good jewelry, but it wasn't a pure knockoff. It was just like a $20 chain from the mall.
And every time, and I mean every time my mother comes up to New York, she buys bags and stuff off the guys on the street.
Really?
With the
love
carpets
those
out.
guys.
Yeah.
Like the record show that Kevin said button.
Okay.
By the way, I've been in
Listen, I got bad vocab, Ari.
I'll be in Atlanta on 420, Nashville and Charlotte coming up right after that. When you're wearing a suit, do you wear an undershirt?
Ooh,
No.
This is very big.
Yeah. Not a fat guy thing.
No, you go
Makes it
less
worse.
layers.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
will, and it's even trashier, which we've talked about before. I will take a crew neck regular white T-shirt,
Yeah.
cut the sleeves off.
Oh, Jesus.
It gets worse. Cut the sleeves off so you can't see them, because you can see the sleeve through the white shirt when you take your jacket
Yeah,
off.
that's true.
But if you cut it here, it falls. Ari, come on.
The seam?
Yeah, it falls in the seam. So you got the protection of the undergarment. I will, if it's a crew neck, I will also cut the neck around here so you can't see the crew neck. So I can do an unbutton.
The crew neck is a problem, too.
So I cut the crew neck, and this is
What do you
typically.
mean you cut it? Like all straight down?
No, I'll cut it to like here, just like a deeper U. You don't like a V because the V neck.
The V you can see.
The V you can see, so you do like a U, which is here, so you can undo the first button, and it looks like there's nothing there.
You don't get seen.
Yeah.
Plus, you can rip it off when you're closing after the wedding.
Yeah.
I like the T-shirt so you can not sweat into your suit.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you a jacket on or jacket off kind of guy at a wedding?
I'm a jacket on.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll leave it on because you always want the possibility of turning it up and waving that suit.
Ah, showman.
I was not expecting
A
that.
showman.
You want it. If they get you there, you want to be able to go there.
Gotcha.
I agree with that. As the energy
like
level
that.
gets there, you don't want to be left open. You don't want to be running back to find your jacket.
That is
Coincidentally, the first time I saw somebody do that was my buddy Brad Kramer at a bar mitzvah when
Whoa.
we were young. Yeah.
True. Dude,
It was suits, and he pulled that move, and I was like, God damn, this kid's all right.
yeah, Jews turn it up.
They really do.
Yeah. And
They really
also,
do.
you guys have been to Jewish events, right?
Of
Over
course.
these bar
Jewish
mitzvahs,
weddings, bat mitzvahs.
The dancing, underrated. It's
The
easy
banks.
for everyone to join in.
Yeah.
Nothing on that?
You just join a circle. of the way.
He's at the banks. I went to a grand
banks.
opening of a TD Bank one time. Those guys were getting down. 8% checking. What?
You can't spell Santander without an H.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm saying, I don't know.
I figured Hebrew.
Those are interesting. Okay.
It's back into character. Why didn't you wear the suit for this? Why? What
he
is?
wore the suit last. What is
I
this?
wore a
What's
suit
the
last night.
attire?
This is where Judgment started. It was in the Far East.
Oh, okay.
But what does the hat have to do with anything?
It's the closest I could come to tying the outfit together.
Okay, we'll go back to the drawing board.
I did not have a Chinese hat, so I got this hat from Guatemala, and I brought it, and I tried to make it work.
Yeah, the Far
and
East. Yeah.
I'm now realizing it doesn't work. I
From
didn't look at it in
It was from the east side of Guatemala. There
It was from the southeast of Guatemala. That is true. That is true. Okay.
It's so funny. We were like, what are we going to do with Ari today? And I was like, we'll just hang. And then sure as shit, fucking curveball Shaffir comes
Have you ever drinking a Fireball?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, Ari,
There you go.
you are nuts if you think I'm drinking anything that came out of your bag specifically. Normally I would.
It's sealed.
Who knows what you're up to?
Yeah, you probably got a sealing machine in that apartment of yours. Gotta watch your drink around this guy.
I probably do have that's a good idea to get a sealing machine.
So Ari, you think I wouldn't put anything past you?
That's what they tell you to do at Yankee Stadium when like the steel's cracked, but like they figure that out and they're just like they just solder it. You know that idea? They
Who
just
does that?
refill waters and just solder it shut.
Oh, when they bring in booze.
Yeah. They just get the Asians. They're like, we'll give you 5 cents each or 7 cents each for those bottles instead of
Because
5.
you got the little solder on it.
Yeah. Fill them up. Oh, that's strong.
Man, he broke out 4
Woodford
fucking.
Reserve
Okay, where did you get those?
closet.
Okay.
I had them left over from a Halloween where we were all went as Batman, and Batman had a working
Oh,
tool
the belt, utility belt.
that fit in perfectly airplane.
That's a
model.
lot of fun.
Should have wore that
We got
costume.
turned up. Dude, we had like 15 Batman.
I saw it was like
Me,
you.
Sal,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
DeRosa.
Mhm.
It was great. Only problem with the Batman suit.
Can't pee.
No pee hole.
Yeah, no pee.
Is
hole.
it was a onesie suit.
It was a onesie suit, but how does Batman pee?
He can hold.
He
He
doesn't
has.
pee when he's at work.
Yeah.
He can hold it, you're saying.
can-
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
course.
he's better than us.
Or just goes in the suit.
He's also not drinking nips of Woodford Reserve.
He's not constant.
he's on the job.
Gotta
Art.
stay hydrated, though.
Knocking down ponies in the Batmobile.
Which I guess Woodford Reserve. I mean, is Woodford Reserve? It's classier
It is,
to
that's
be in to be in a little bottle.
Is it plastic
Yeah,
or glass?
It's plastic.
It's plastic.
That's
What is the
crazy.
classiest of the airplane bottles?
I would. This is
Grey
up there.
Goose. Grey Goose.
Grey Goose.
Because I think that's glass. I think the Grey Goose is glass, to be honest
the
with
glass
you.
is
Typically, I feel you get Smirnoff on the plane though.
It's not 99 bananas. I know that much.
Shout out to it. Every one of my aunts gets loose on that at 4th of July.
Have you ever been cut off on a plane?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That was a fake question.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Not cut off. We drank them out of vodka.
Wow.
Yeah. So they were like, hey, listen, it was a 2-hour flight. It was me, my brother, and my cousin. We're heavy booze bags. And they started giving up because we were asking for so many. I forget what we were drinking, vodka tonics maybe or screwdrivers. And we were asking for so many that they were giving three of these at a time to each of us. So they were doing 9 a clip. And I think they probably only had like 30 or something. So we did like 3 or 4 rounds.
Wow.
And then they were like, we're out of vodka and we're landing in 10 minutes.
And you're at in altitude, your tolerance goes up, right? Or down?
I don't know. Mine's pretty static.
I feel like my tolerance goes up there.
Up on
I
the
can just
altitude.
keep drinking.
Nice. You don't stand. You don't
You're not
walk.
standing.
No, yeah.
There's no different, like, there's not in and out. You're not smoking a cig. There's no,
You're
like,
not sitting a cig. That sends you over the top.
Sure.
yeah. Stepping outside and be like, oh, I am fucked up. The change of environment really,
You're not
really
hitting on a
clicks in.
chick and have them like look at you weird and like, oh, shit.
No, that's happening.
On a plane?
No, I'm kidding.
I got put on the bench before we took off because I asked for a second Bloody Mary.
Before we took off,
Yeah.
he asked for a second double. He's a big Bloody Mary guy on a plane. It's well documented. He's the one time we flew to Orlando, we did like 20 or like 18 Bloody Marys
Really?
between the airport bar and the plane.
Wow. I saw you guys at the airport one time. You were about to go open for Bert.
Yeah,
You
you were
did.
just
And now you're so big, Bert opens for you.
Love you, Bert. Going on the cruise, everybody.
We were at the we were having breakfast at the Palm, and you walked by with a stolen bag of almonds.
Oh, that's true. I do steal.
He also, I forget this.
Oh, yeah.
All uppity sits down. He's like, airport breakfast. Oh, new money. Like I'm sitting there in a Rolls Royce or something.
He was dressed exactly like
You
this.
went to
too.
the restaurant at the airport. Usually
Yeah.
you
Where
just
do
get
you
a
go?
sandwich to go. You can't
sit
steal
down
from the
at breakfast, a
restaurant.
cup of coffee. Get your head on straight.
Yeah, you're there. We have the time. I want to relax.
I never have the time. I don't get there in time.
Really?
Yeah, you guys
we're
are-
there like an hour early.
Wow.
We have to check luggage. There's 5 of us that travel. We have to check luggage.
Oh, yeah, Tobes was there also.
Yeah. Toby, Tommy, new guy Luke flies with us now. So there's 5 of us. We have to give time in case everybody gets there. We have to check all the gear.
Gotta feed
all
the
merch.
boys.
Have
Gotta
some
feed
fun.
the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dick around too.
Sure.
I think I was
Play a little grab ass.
get cut off at the airport.
Have you ever masturbated on a plane?
I have.
Really?
Yes.
I had a buddy in jail. Shout out to you. And he would do
No
this
name.
thing of they would be in the cell and they would do like the last call. They'd be like, "All right, like final inspection or whatever."
Yeah.
And then like walk the plank or the yard. No, the
What,
tower.
the plank?
The cells.
The cells, like the hallway where all the cells are. You know what I mean?
What are we talking about?
The
Oh,
guard-
right,
jail. The
right.
guard- what are
Jail.
we talking about?
I thought we were talking about planes again. Yeah.
The guard would walk down and do like one last visual inspection, and the game in jail was to try to masturbate before the guard got to your cell.
Because he'd stop you?
I don't know, or
Or
that
just-
was just like you had nothing else to do, so you were like, "This is a time thing,
Fun game.
fun
Huh.
game," and like it'd be like, "Hey, I'm in cell 9. I was able to get it done," or whatever.
You think there's an understanding in prison when you hear like,
Yeah.
you're just like,
you're
dude,
doing
well,
your
yeah,
thing.
we're
There's
in a-
one in this office right now. If I hear that, you go use the next door.
New guy Luke is fucking going for it.
Wailing on himself.
That's great. I'll be taking a plane to Denver, Colorado. I'm doing February and March, 2 weeks at the Comedy Works.
You're plugging 2024 dates?
breaking the record for straight shows at the Comedy Works, February and March. Get
Don't
tickets
sit
at
next to him.
arishafir.com. Is there currently a 2-liter soda in either of your fridges?
No.
No. That's just because there would be, but that's just the wife.
That's just what? The wife?
The wife is like, yeah.
She's like, no.
That's just like, yeah, very.
Is there one in yours?
I haven't. Why would you ever buy a 2-liter of soda?
I don't know.
What are you buying?
Cans, soda
Yeah,
bottles.
well, I think New York is very like individual. You
Yeah,
like, hey, I'm having
yeah.
lunch. I'm going to grab a bottle of whatever.
Yeah, no one understands New York and the size, the amount of space we have.
Oh.
Yeah, although I'll tell you this, man.
Yeah?
I haven't fucking used a 2-liter.
Yeah. When would you?
Yeah.
I go back to there's.
Why did we? Yeah, when the fuck?
If you got a lot of kids in the house, you want to keep going, I guess it'd be something like that.
Man,
It's also way cheaper too. Like
Way cheaper.
instead of buying 3 12-packs,
I haven't opened a 2-liter of soda in probably fucking 10 years.
I would make sure
I kind of miss it.
I would make sure
Yeah.
my mom would buy them for gravity bong purposes.
Gravity bongs.
GBs.
Dude, I had a gravity bong in Central Washington State. They used to have a club out there. Jokers, maybe, something like that. And these guys were like, you want to smoke weed? I was like, sure. Went to their car. Had a gravity bong. Imagine this is a 2-liter. They cut the bottom off.
Okay.
Had duct tape, both sides. Taped it this way, taped it that way. Stuck it to himself and stuck it all the way in. And so then it was like that. So they lit the fucking bong out of the top, pulled the whole thing out.
Yeah, that's how we did them.
Oh, yeah. I thought we started with water and you go like that.
Yeah, you pulled out of water.
Yeah, there was
They
he's
did
saying
it with
there's no. It
tape.
just created a vacuum.
Yeah, you could do it in your car. Just created a vacuum. You pull the tape out. That's the vacuum.
Oh.
And then you put the thing in your mouth, and they just fucking and it's just all the smoke.
Your
hits
eyes
you
come
at
out of your
once.
head.
Oh yeah, dude.
Gravity bunks fuck you up.
Gravity bongs fuck you up.
That's usually the last drug you do.
Gravity bong.
Yeah. I caught a bad gravity bong and stopped smoking weed. That was dabs for me.
Fuck dabs.
Dude, they were so popular. I took a hit at a fucking Christmas party one time. Man, I thought the
What
fuck.
kind of Christmas party were you at?
He was
Fucking
at
the Foley's
he's at
party,
the Die Hard
dude.
Christmas party.
International Waters, baby. That's what kind.
Jesus Christ.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Mm-hmm.
Gang, anxiety can paralyze you, which I didn't know. New
Sure.
fear unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
I can't move my leg.
No, it's brutal.
Uh-huh.
I have it. It sucks.
Yep.
A lot of people have it. Best way to handle it, talk it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
BetterHelp can help. BetterHelp Online Therapy is an amazing tool. All you need to do is take a quick quiz, get matched up with a licensed therapist, and you will be on your way.
Yeah, you can talk to your therapist via video chat, by the phone, or even just message, however and whenever you want. The therapy is totally up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I said it once. I said it 2-3 million times. Talk therapy is a fantastic tool for a specific moment in your life, if forever, whatever, if it's for a month, if it's for a week, a breakup of this or that, just something to get it out. You got to get that bad juju out of you. If you don't gel with your first therapist, you can easily switch at any time for no additional charge, which I've always been a big fan of. Just get in the pool, and if you don't like them, switch up. But you're already in the
Sample
pool.
a little bit.
Get a break from your thoughts with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/garbage today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/garbage. BetterHelp.com/garbage. Do it, gang.
Kev, let's talk about that Manscaped, baby.
Shout out to the man Skizzy.
Big fan. They don't only take care of the balls, they take care of the face, too, because they got a new product over there.
They're always innovating.
They keep moving. They got the handyman gang. If you're going for the clean-shaven look but hate the mess and the hassle of a wet shave, Manscaped has something for you. It's the handyman, baby. Manscaped's new electronic shaver lets you shave up to 3 days of growth. No water, no shaving cream required.
Nope. And if you're short on time, the 5-minute quick charge feature is a lifesaver, and the rechargeable battery lasts 60 minutes of runtime. Equipment with Manscaped skin-safe technology to help reduce nicks and cuts. Listen, it's for your face if you want a clean shave. I say try your balls, too. You want a clean shave down there?
Do the butthole, too.
Just fucking whatever you prefer.
Feels good.
Be careful when you're doing it, just saying. Sometimes you need a bald eagle from time to time if you're swinging.
Get somebody on lookout.
If you're on the go guy, never leave the handyman at home. Perfect for travel. It's both compact and airplane friendly.
There you go.
Shave on a plane.
Sure.
Be a dirtbag.
Have you?
Well, no. Get 20% off and free shipping with code GARBAGE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Code GARBAGE. Do it, gang. Hit the refresh button with the handyman.
Back to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the most. I'd seen one with Big J and Christine once. They were saying how I was living in LA. They're saying New York weed was just as good as LA weed. That's just wrong.
Sure.
And I was like, I'll give you a mid-high level weed, not even the highest level. Super Blue Dream, it was called. We smoked out of a gravity bong that Skunk Magazine gave us, and we were all just shivering.
Yeah, it'll turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good feeling.
Not a good feeling, but you really get your money's worth on the weed. It's
Sure.
like all of it. There's no
everything
waste.
burns, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It pulls right through.
Yeah.
Were you a big bong guy? Were you you got into the 3-footers and the 2-footers?
College. That's a college thing.
Yeah.
But I think, tell me if I'm wrong, I think it's now classy again to bring it back as an adult. You get a nice bong. You
like
clean
a nice
it out.
glass piece.
But it's got to be clean.
You got to clean it,
and
obviously.
it can't be too big. Like my buddies were doing, there's that famous one out of Aurora or something? Aurora?
You stand over there and light it.
And it was like a 4-footer, and it was like $5,000 or something insane.
I'm saying if you're entertaining your wife's
A 1-foot bong, a 1-foot glass bong, clean on the
something like this.
table.
2 feet.
A bag of wheat. I'll give you
2 feet. Really light it up. Clean it every time.
It's got to be clean.
It's classy again.
Yeah, we had a 12-foot one in
12
college.
foot. Someone else has to light it.
Second, we from one floor to the other at the fraternity house.
Someone else would light it out their window.
Light it downstairs, and you'd be at the
Wow.
top of the steps, pulling it. It's a good time.
Were you a beer bong guy?
No, I just did one at the Cowboy Giant game.
Love a beer bong.
We passed with funnels. We passed some guys, and they're like, "Oh, Ari Shaffir," and they were doing funnels, and I was like, I saw Rennes University. I'm like, "I'll be right back, you guys."
I gotta go see a man about a tie.
I gotta go hang out with these teenagers.
Yeah, they had Natty Bose, Maryland's finest.
Shout out
Frank
to it.
Frank the tank over here.
I'll see you in 5. I got to protect my rep.
Yeah, it goes down so fast. Rennes is like, "Let me film." I'm like, "No, dude, this ain't about that."
This is for the love of the game, baby.
Yeah, exactly. It was great though. That goes down so fast.
It's so good. They're so cold. If you get it at the right temp, T-Bone was always a
Cold.
big shotgun guy, but not too cold to where it hurts. Man, you can fucking crush them.
Yeah.
We used to make them. We'd go to Home Depot in high school and buy a funnel. You could buy 2-3 foot of tubing or 5-10 feet.
Get
of
that
tubing.
wire thing that you screw in.
And then we'd put a
Clamp or
a
whatever.
hinge on.
Yeah.
No, a valve. You could buy a plastic PVC valve.
To keep it closed?
Yeah, to keep it closed, so you don't have to bend it. You don't have to
That was the
Really?
problem. You fill it up and you're like, "Oh shit, you're not ready. You gotta seal it."
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the little things, the metal things that you screw and it.
Well, you would
tightens
have
it up.
that. You'd have that around the funnel, obviously, but no, you would just you can put a PVC valve, a little butterfly valve or whatever.
Huh.
Turn it,
Wow.
Fill it up, let it seal. Maybe a little nose grease in there
We made a potato gun.
A potato gun. What do you mean?
just to eat.
Give
Give me a large fry.
Shotguns potatoes right down your guzzle. You don't have to fry them. Why waste time frying when you can just have the starch?
They were mashed. No, you never saw a potato gun? It looks like a bazooka.
Sure, the big PVC.
Yeah,
thing.
you use hairspray.
That's real making a murderer type stuff.
Wow. But speaking of Rennes, he'll be with me in Minneapolis, Madison, Chicago, and Iowa City.
Go see Ari,
in
gang.
November. Tickets on sale right now.
Are you on the road?
I am on the road. It's a Wrong Side History tour. Let's see what we got here for you guys. Let's see what we got here.
Man, I love them.
Have you ever taken a shit on a plane?
Yeah.
No.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I don't
He
fit.
doesn't fit. It's a physical thing.
interesting.
Yeah. That'd be bad news.
Wow, interesting.
Uh-uh.
It would be bad news, but you've needed to.
I have needed to, yeah. I needed to on the flight that I just took back from Greece, and then I got stuck in the customs line. I thought I was going to shit my pants.
Shikanaki.
Yeah.
What?
Shikanaki?
I did it on one of our trips, and a guy who was sitting by the bathroom complained.
Really?
Nice.
Well, I mean, why
bad.
sit by the bathroom? That's the thing, too. It's like, I'll be in the front. It'll be great. It won't be that great. I can't shit on a plane.
I've done it. I've only done it flying to Europe when it's like you
have to.
you have to. It's not like I'm going to fucking Buffalo. I can hold it for another 18
Did you have,
minutes.
was it diarrhea? Or was
It wasn't great. Yeah. I mean,
He wasn't on a high
It wasn't
protein
not
diet.
diarrhea.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, I'm never, I'm always I'm close to diarrhea a lot of times. I'm never not.
What's the line of diarrhea versus not diarrhea? What percentage of loose does it have to be?
I'm not the guy to talk to about this.
I think when the liquid phase.
But I mean, like,
happens.
obviously, when it's like, that's diarrhea.
Yeah.
And when it's like a, that's not diarrhea. There's a
It's
range
got to
on
be
the inside.
it's got to be a log for it to not in my. A lot of times I'm half and half.
Yeah, half and half.
Jesus, really?
Well, the knot.
I'll have
starts
the plug.
The plug. The yesterday's food is fine.
It's
Today's
fine.
food is
Wait,
not.
really?
A little soup and salad.
What are you, a sick cat? That's crazy.
No, Ari
Half
gets
and
it.
half?
I do get it.
So
The plug is yesterday's meal.
yeah, it's fully done, and then the burrito bowl's on the
You
back
had
end
you
of
had
it.
rice.
That's
You had rice
wild.
for lunch. You had burrito for dinner.
Yeah,
That's wild.
hey, I am what I am.
You're a meal and a shit.
Meal and a shit?
Shit per meal. Shit per meal.
No.
No, okay.
No, once a day usually.
Wow.
Yeah, once a day in the morning.
Yeah, I'm usually
Like
once
a
day.
gentleman.
Yeah.
No, you're like 9 times
I'm
a
a
day.
lot.
The both of you.
You're 9 times a day.
I
no,
pee
no, no.
and poop a lot.
Pee a lot too. You ever think that's cancer?
Yeah. I'm leaning diabetes, but that's me.
It's something irregular.
It's not great.
It's not great no matter
It's
what.
something keeping me from going to the doctor.
The
I
good
know that
news is
much.
not cancer. The bad news is you can't have flour tortillas anymore. No more Mike and Ike's for you for life.
Mike and Ike's.
Have you ever? By the way, I'll be in Detroit, London, Toronto, Grand Rapids, Sudbury, and Ottawa in April. Wrong Side of History tour on sale now. RShaffir.com. Have you ever
Detroit, then London?
Detroit, London, Ontario.
Who's doing your
Oh, okay.
London, Ontario. I'm like, who's doing your routing, dude?
Is somebody
it's a
looking
bus.
for you?
We got the Magical Mystery Tour bus.
Okay.
Have you ever
I'll be in Seattle, then Virginia Beach.
have you ever snuck a cigarette indoors at a public place?
Yeah, I just did that at the UFC fight in Boston at the Garden, at the
What?
at the Boston Garden, the TD Bank Garden. or
Where?
whatever.
How? What?
Well, I have good eyes for this. I know a smoker when I see one. I know the flaws in the security. And I saw a guy with a Newport in his ear, and I was like, "You're not just rolling around
With a Newport.
with
in
a
your ear.
Newport in your ear. You're on a mission."
Yeah.
So he walked into a stairwell, and then as I walked by that stairwell, I caught a whiff of some fucking heaters. So I go down there, I start smoking, and then I hear like chatter. So like we go further down, like 2 more flights of stairs, and there's like a full-blown smoking lounge.
Heaters in a stadium stairwell has a distinct smell.
And that's
Yeah,
allowed.
yep,
That's
It really
allowed.
does.
You're
It
allowed
should be
to.
allowed.
You're not bothering anybody.
You're not bothering anybody.
Hey, you're down here. We're down here. We're going to smoke cigs. We're going to go. People are smoking blunts.
There
down
should be
there.
a
And it
heater
doesn't affect
spot.
anyone's day.
No.
It's
like-
only if you're a rules monger / white
There should
woman.
be a heater spot.
There should be a heater spot.
Yeah.
And the fact there's not is like, what would you just want to just not smoke? If you're a 2-pack a day guy, you're like, it's every. How many minutes is that?
And if
Especially
you
if you're crushing
if you were
beers.
the stadium
If you're
and
crushing
people,
beers.
if you're the stadium and people are drinking, let them have a heater. They'll drink more.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
don't think that's their concern, that you're not drinking enough.
Yeah.
I think their concern is the legality. But there should be a place to go, at least an In-N-Out.
Well,
if they don't give you an In-N-Out,
Most
then
of
you're
them,
forcing us to
I
go
think
stairwell.
no one really has them anymore.
No.
Like, a lot of the ballparks or football stadiums, they'll have the long ramp like this, right? That like zigzags back and forth down.
Yeah.
You were talking about you were at the Cowboy Stadium. They have that. Like the long ramp
Yeah.
down to
You
So
smoke while you walk,
No, you just go to the middle point of one of those ramps.
so you can see both sides.
You see both sides. You have a lookout. You hang over the side, and usually you'll see a guy walking like, none of that. You go, all right, take one last pull and flick it. That's that.
That's how I deal with.
Look the other way. No, the event staff doesn't give a fuck.
By the way, who's gonna say something to you?
Yeah, fucking
You'd
try
be
it.
a
hard on.
lunatic to say
Try
something to. Yeah, that's how I deal with pissing on the walk home after the cell later night.
You walk and pee?
Or I'll stop, but you go you go long blocks, not short blocks. You can't go the busy like avenues.
You go
Sure.
Avenue, but you can't be peeing on Third Ave.
But
yeah.
streets, you go. I'm most of the way. Nobody's there. I don't see anybody coming here. Piss.
In a car. I'm in between the cars.
Yeah, that's where you do it, in between the cars.
Did that never occur to you?
You're peeing on the wall?
No,
Like
you
a
pee
psycho?
between the cars.
Yeah, you go between the cars. That way you disappear from the straight line of sight.
So you're not even on the sidewalk if anybody sees you. You're just a guy checking his oil.
Yeah. Hey, rethink some shit,
Better
huh?
write that down. The hell kind of attorney are you, by the way? Let me see some credentials.
Man, could you imagine being hemmed up for something and this guy walked into court to represent you, dressed just like this?
Anybody got a light? You're like, what?
You want a fireball? I think we're going to lose this one.
It's a good note. It's a good note. I'll take that.
I can't believe you haven't thought of that.
No, I just pee like either like in a flower bed or.
You're a
That's
guy
respectable.
You're a guy who thinks of so many things like so in depth,
But
and then
never
so
that.
many blind spots. It's so crazy to me.
And also, too, if there's a apartment below,
Yeah.
you just sneak down there.
Sneak down to the downstep.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
That seems
Into their
rude.
front porch?
Not their front porch. It's like it goes down and then it
bedroom
goes into
window.
the back of the building.
Oh, you get a tunnel.
Yeah, a little tunnel down there.
Like an
There's
L.
places to go. There's places to go. Have you ever tried to fuck public in Manhattan?
Mm-mm.
No.
There's like alleys, but you can't. It's hard to find. They're hard to find. Underrated, the bathroom at Union Hall. Individual stalls.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Taking care of some business in there?
Did once.
Look at you.
Yep. Drop the load. Drop the load. By the way, second show added in Boston, Burlington, Syracuse, Albany, Foxwoods in February. Okay. Here, ask you guys a question.
Go ahead, buddy.
This is fun.
Sure.
I don't even have to do anything.
Has your credit card ever been rejected?
Yes, recently.
What?
This
Yeah.
morning
What?
at Starbucks, my American Express.
Why?
Wow.
They found out you weren't American?
Say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Say it if you mean it.
My card's on automatic payment.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough funds. I was saving this for hard feelings. I didn't have enough funds to cover the automatic payment in my checking account. So it got rejected. I got alerted of the rejection. I put
Did
the
nothing
money
about it.
I switched the money in.
Okay.
It took the money out. It never reflected on American Express's side. So it's been getting declined all week.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So I have a
Wait,
call ahead of me.
You have your credit card, your American Express card on auto pay.
Yes.
You pay the same amount every month?
No, I just pay the balance.
And, they can do that?
Yeah, you just pay whatever,
balance.
pay
Say
your,
whatever
your
it is,
statement
take it.
balances.
No kidding.
But that jams you up when you don't look at it and you don't have enough money
Yeah.
in there.
Huh? Oh, when you don't have money in the credit in
My
the checking account.
didn't
Huh.
have enough money. So this morning it got denied, and you have to do the because then it didn't
And then you got to
automatically.
make an excuse to like, I don't know what's happening,
I
even though
always-
you did know.
I didn't. I went new card. That's a new card.
New card.
Were you getting food too? That'd be embarrassing.
I was.
Couple egg bites.
No, I wish it was.
It's getting cold, bro. Come on. let me just have
I'll
it.
just take the coffee.
But the worst part was it didn't automatically.
You can put the cake pops back.
try running it again. It didn't automatically let me use a new card. It had to he had to clear it out on his end, and he had his back turned making my coffee. So then he turned around and be like, "Here you go." I was like, "Nah, you gotta fucking reboot that. You gotta rerun that sale."
Oh, what a gentleman.
Wow. Did you think run at that point? No.
No, it was like $8.
Yeah.
I got $8.
Yeah. Yeah, you could
Do
take
you?
cash.
I did.
I did. I don't, but I did.
Glad you're running this operation.
What about
Hey,
you?
keeping you fat, aren't I?
Yeah, for a hotel, my debit card
Did
shot
not
down.
work.
No. But it was they said it was a fraud thing. But they never alerted me.
You
But
know
I still look like an asshole.
You do look like an asshole.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no way you
They
won't
did it-
look
they
like
ran
a
it
fucking
twice and it
chump
did-
when they're like, sorry. If you're with a chick, if you're with a friend, you can't just be like, it's the I don't know, it's the credit card.
But
fucking up.
But it's I was
We've
thinking of this.
we've figured this out. When it's people who have money,
Yeah.
like who really have money, they don't worry. they don't bat an eye at it. They say, "Oh, here's another one," or "Oh, that's weird."
They don't
give
take.
you that.
They don't take. Who
They don't
ever
feel
been
obligated
poor.
to give an excuse.
Yeah,
what
they
we
just
do.
They just go, "Oh, my banker fucked up.
Right.
Here's another card with $1 million."
Right.
Like,
on
I'm
it."
sure you
We
gave the
go,
Starbucks
I
kid-
have money. That's like your first reaction.
Yeah.
The rich go blame the Jews. The poor go, oh, I'm somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just put $10,000 on that account.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm a goddamn millionaire.
Yeah,
That can't be right.
Yeah.
Follow-up question: do you have a backup credit card just in case this shit happens?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
used my debit card today.
Debit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't use debit. Use all credit. All credit cards.
Why?
As much as I can. Because it's. I saw an Instagram video where it's.
Yeah, it's also not.
It's
I mean,
their money.
they'll put every banking institution above like $50 will refund the money.
Okay.
Yeah, they will. It is fun when they just throw it right back. Do you ever get tempted when they're like, "Hey, you've been frauded. You've been frauded, right?" Where they're like,
Sure.
Okay.
I just got it. Yeah.
And then they go, "Hey, which
What
of
was
these?
the last charge?
Which of these? Do you ever get tempted to go? Let me give one more." No, that wasn't
This
mine.
one wasn't me either.
Yeah.
Nah, they'll catch you for that shit, won't they?
Nope.
But you can. Nope.
Nope.
You've done
You've done it.
unofficially.
No. Unofficially, I got my lawyer here.
You've heard of.
Sorry, what can I say?
This is okay. Hold on.
This is patient doctor client privilege.
None of this is real, but he's heard this in the past. Go ahead, sir.
I knew a guy
Yeah.
for comedy purposes had gone to a nightclub,
This is the 70s.
got a couple of bottles.
This man in general, no specific man, he needed to deny this anyway.
Yeah.
Studio 54. What are we talking
He
about
might
here?
have charged more to his credit card than he could truly afford.
You were
People
doing
in his life should
bottles
not
at
find
one
out about
point?
this.
Not me, this guy who
This
was
guy,
there.
we're not talking about anyone. Strike
Okay.
it.
It was a bottle of beer, by the way. I went belly up quick.
You're talking to American Express. I didn't buy that Corona either.
And then they were like, the person lost their card later that night or the next day, and was like, he she or they called to replace it, and they were like, well, what was the last charge? And the guy lost it at like noon yesterday.
3 months ago.
that was me at Sabaro's.
I love when they hit you with like, do you know what this? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's
just
a
had to do
company-
it.
It's a company's parent company.
I just had to do it the other day. They're like, what was the last charge? And I'm like, I don't.
Think about this.
The deli for $8? I don't know. I don't know the name
and
of
what'd
the
you
deli.
get? And how late was it at night? I'm like, shut up, dude. Shut the fuck
How are
up.
their sandwiches over there?
Yeah, by the way, I'll be in San Francisco, the Palace of Fine Arts in January.
Planning museum?
So I did Vertigo. Has your family ever given or received as a gift a fruitcake?
No.
100%.
I'm sure.
Wow.
I'm sure.
I don't know why. I always wanted to try one. I've never had one.
I don't get it.
It looks good.
It's terrible.
I don't
Really?
get it.
It's terrible.
How can it be terrible?
It's garbage. It's garbage.
It's candied fruit.
It's garbage meat of the cake, and then just a couple treats in there.
Huh.
The fruit is all you want to eat. If you could pick all those out,
But why don't they just make a better base of the cake?
they should. Ask Veneros why they don't make the fucking driest cookie in
What
America.
were you doing with the fruitcake?
I was
That's
at
a
my-
Christmas thing.
I was at my Goy's friend's house robbing the place. Told me to take
They
out-
were all
take
at
out
church.
Trash. Yeah, they were all at church, and I was picking out fruit. Here's a question for you guys.
Do you have one question on every page?
I know.
He jumps around. I can't understand it. There was stuff crossed off before he got here.
Do you-
This is a rough draft.
I feel like you beta tested this at a couple guys in Washington Square Park or something like that. You're just talking to a homeless guy. Okay, let's talk about DoorDash.
Shout out to DoorDash, my former employer.
Gang, it's the fall. Things are getting hectic. You got the kids in school. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass to get over to the grocery store. With DoorDash, you can have groceries delivered right to your door, anything you want, easy peasy, and you skip the temper tantrums. Like I got to deal when I take this one to ShopRite.
Guys, we're big DoorDash fam over here. Like I said, I used to deliver for DoorDash. Shout out to you. Also, every time we go to a city, boom, we land, Throw a DoorDash order in. They ship everything right to the house. We meet it there, and look at us. We're making eggies. We're making bacon. It's a good time. You've trusted DoorDash to bring you nachos when you were drunk at 2 a.m. Now they're happy to help to stock the pantry like a true friend. They've seen you through good times and bad. Yes, they have. So sit back, relax, and let DoorDash bring you that head of lettuce you need for dinner. Here's the turkey, gang. Get 50% off your first DoorDash order up to a $20 value when you use the code GARBAGE at AYG at checkout. I know what I'm doing this weekend. Limited time offer. Terms apply. That's 50% off up to $20. No minimum subtotal and a 0 delivery fees on your first order, baby. When you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code GARBAGE or AYG. Don't forget, that's code GARBAGE or AYG. They're doing both for you for 50% off your first order with DoorDash. Do it, gang. Yeah.
Have you ever tasted your own semen?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No.
Ooh.
Just to try it.
It's a yes for me.
No, dude.
Wow.
Really? You never just
I'm surprised at both of you.
It's not Ben and Jerry's, man. I'm not trying to get a taste.
Yeah, I tried it.
You're not thinking about it, though?
Yeah. Like an old
You
cop.
never wondered as a kid?
Like an old cop show when they
Yeah.
test the drugs. Yeah, that's good.
That's pure stuff.
Yeah.
You're going away for a long time.
I'm looking
By the way,
looking at my dick.
How many of you now as adults have done cocaine?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever tried doing this to see what it does?
That back in the day.
Did it do anything? Did it tingle?
No, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's a weird
I never
test.
understood that.
It's a weird test.
Yeah.
Also, you would get high, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
Do you have to snort it?
I don't think it's a test. I think that is to like numbs your mouth. No, yeah, it's like to get like.
I don't know why people ever did that.
Yeah, it's a weird cop thing.
The cop thing.
It makes your
The
mouth
cops are always like,
No,
that's
they
pure.
don't do that.
It's
People
the
that are
crims.
doing it do that. Cops touch it on their tongue.
yeah.
I
And
always
go,
thought,
that's real.
and I've never even done cocaine, but I thought, I swear, and it wasn't me with that credit card charge either.
Yeah.
I always
Mr.
thought
Bottle Service over here.
it was the least. It was like stuff that you couldn't snort, like the little residue on the
Yeah,
thing.
you would just
were
rub it
like,
on your thing.
All right, well, like let's not let that go to waste.
Oh, there's that
let's
too.
do
There's
it
that
a little
too in the
numbsky
movies,
for when you catch
sure.
like a heater or something.
What's a heater?
A cigarette.
Cigarette.
Oh, when you catch
What are you, a
heater,
narc?
yeah. Did you ever hear the story about?
He does look like a 70s undercover cop. All right, hands up, everybody. Detective Ari Shaffir.
Wait, did you ever hear the thing about Parliament Lights with cocaine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's real?
No.
It is. It's how you find. It's how you know who does coke at the party.
No, but I smoked it for a long time.
No,
and I
it
never did
doesn't.
coke.
yeah, exactly.
It's just a recessed filter.
Recess filter, which I love that. I
Oh
smoked
man,
Parliaments for a long
you
time.
can really slob it.
Of all the brand loyalty ones, Parliaments are the most different.
I thought it
cigarettes.
was gross because people would bite on it.
Bite on. Yeah.
Ugh.
But a P-Funk is what they're known in the streets. A P-Funk, everybody go, I'll do a P-Funk. Like if you have them.
They love it.
If you it doesn't, it could be menthol, non-menthol. Everybody goes, I'll do a party. It's like a fun. It's like a party.
It's a
trick.
Jello shooter of smokables.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Always gave me a headache.
Really?
Well, that's a good question. When was the last time you did a Jello shot?
Oh, let me tell you a fun story. So we were at
On the subway ride over here.
Missoula last year, opening game. Went to University of Montana.
Okay.
And we're like, some guy was like, my friend works in like catering, so she was like, I have a friend, he'll get you a no tailgate. I'm like, we should bring some. We made 200 Jello shooters.
There you go.
That's great.
3 full trays worth, and we walked around Montana, all over Missoula, and you should see the people who definitely love Jello shots versus the people who don't care. It was just a full. It was like, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
And then we'd make them do something. We're like, save the whales, save the whales, and they're like, what? I'm like, Jello shots, save the whales. And I'm like, all
Yeah,
right.
sure,
I'm like,
yeah.
we didn't charge
love 'em.
anything. We got thrown out of an official tailgate because they're like, dude, we're selling alcohol in here. Like, you can't sell here. We're like, we're not selling. We're giving them out. He goes, you got to get the fuck out of here, man. People love Jello shots.
They do.
People
It's
love
a
'em.
fun thing. It's more interactive. It doesn't fuck you up. It
It
tastes
doesn't
better.
fuck you up.
It's like you're not gonna. It's not like doing a fucking shot of Woodford Reserve where you're like, you're like, that was enjoyable.
Don't mind if I do.
There he goes.
Got a green tea chaser.
Crazy thing is, he got surgery after this.
Can I move for a new attorney, please?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do you guys? I have a question.
You
actually.
smell like my stepdad, dude. You're gonna try to kiss me later.
Have you guys? Do you have any pairs of underwear? You know where I'm going with this?
Holes in them?
That is true. You've had this question before, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. it must be. And if so, how many?
I just recently got a whole new couple packs. Shout out to Goodfellows at Target.
Great, got them on right now.
And they changed their style so that they can go. They're like for bigger guys.
A little dumpier in the butt.
Yeah, a little dumpier in the butt. I like that.
What do you mean? Make the
They're
holes
like
bigger?
They're
more like old tighty whiteys that kind of come up your back a little bit.
Interesting.
Which I love.
They're bigger
love
in the
that.
seat.
Yeah. It's almost like wearing a Depends.
They fucked up with like, oh, look at the models. We're not models.
Yeah,
Give
I don't
us
want that
functional.
fucking Euro bikini shit.
Yeah.
I need some coverage.
I got a pair of sheets.
Give me the wide shot. You know what I mean?
I got a pair of sheets that, looks like they went through a meat grinder, but they're so comfortable. And they're not even a sponsor this episode.
Yeah, the thing is with sheaths is what
They're the best underwear around.
Yeah, I don't have a podcast right now, so I don't have a sponsor. So you can tell this is true. The camouflage sheaths
That's the ones I'm talking about.
are the best at hiding dumps. They're
Hiding
the best
dumps?
jump stains.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Unless it's snow camo.
Jump stains. The red, the blue, blacks are quite good actually, but the camouflage it just blends in.
Do you have that a
Camo.
lot? Do you have skid marks a lot?
He's got a bad keister.
Not a lot, but often. And when I have diarrhea, I will pick out the camo sheaths to wear in case.
Jesus.
Use your best.
It's just leaking out of you.
Leaking is a good word. Leaking is actually a great word. It's a great word.
Writes
Leaking
that
is a
down.
good word. What's leaking right now is tickets for my Parks Casino gigs, October 21st in outside Philadelphia.
Go to
Pennsylvania,
that.
Where these
That's
guys are from.
that's where I'm from. It's my hometown.
Parks?
Right next to Park. When they opened that up, baby, I was in there like
Really?
swimwear. Oh, yeah, we used to go to, it was a racetrack before. We used to go bet the ponies.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
You just sounded like Tootie.
That's pretty good.
I can get it in like two
Certain
sentences.
words, yeah.
Once in a while.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wait, do you have holes underwear?
Yeah, the
of
camo.
course.
I have the red camo, not red. It's like orange camo sheaths.
Nope.
Nope. And I was wearing them yesterday. They have so many holes, but they are so fucking comfortable.
Yeah.
The boxer briefs,
Boxer briefs are the ones.
they get it in between the legs. It looks like
Ooh.
fucking like piranhas got at them. It's fucking bad. There's like little holes everywhere. Bad news. Not sheaths. I'm talking about the no-name.
How long did it take you
Dude,
to come up?
any underwear, I don't care if it's sheath or fucking Obama wear. It doesn't matter. You're getting holes in them.
Obama's making underwear?
He is now.
Times
He's
are
had
tough.
a $2.4 million deal for underwear, and he gave up pretty quickly after that.
Is that true?
I don't think
It
so.
sure is, buddy. It sure is.
He's dressed like a geisha. What do you believe in
When
him
is-
for?
When's the last time you went to a museum?
Does
Enough said.
I saw ancient ruins a week ago.
Where's
went
that?
to- count?
Where's that? Your holes in your sheath underwear?
It was a closed down Pizza Hut.
Where'd you see? In Greece?
Yeah. Akrotiri.
I went there.
Yeah. You went to Akrotiri?
Maybe. Where is that? Where's Akrotiri?
Santorini.
No, I wouldn't go to Santorini. Didn't you fill out a
What's
place there?
Santorini?
Didn't you fill out a place there? Isn't
Didn't
that
I
where
what?
like the hot like club people
No,
are?
it's Mykonos.
Mykonos.
Yeah, no Mykonos.
Did you go to Athens and go all around there?
Yeah?
That you went to ruins there.
No. Oh, yeah, I did it. What am I talking about? I went to the Acropolis and the Parthenon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something else.
Something else.
Really is.
You can see how they were all on psychedelics when they were thinking about all that shit.
You think?
I think so. They're like, you hit this tree and it created a fucking Zeus came out and fucking Neptuned out the I don't know, whatever the story is.
I think you're on
Neptuned
psychedelics
out
now.
shit. Yeah.
I think that's a Disney movie.
You walked all the way up there.
I walked all the way up there, Ari.
Good for you,
I
buddy.
walked all the way up there. Fucking petrifying.
Had to get medevac down.
Yeah. Because it's all marble. It's slippery as
It's
shit.
slippery. On the way down is even worse.
Dangerous.
He did it in prescription Crocs.
Yeah. With not a lot of traction.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I walked all the way up and all the way down.
Sketchies. Yeah, it's fun up there, huh? Though.
It's awesome. Life changing. Very cool.
I love when people use that word. Let me ask you a follow-up question to that.
Please.
In what way did it change your life?
Yeah, you're right.
He's never going back to Greece again.
Yeah, there's that, and there's there's another word that they saw this on Nick Cody's on poster for Edinburgh once. It was like I forget what the word is, but it's like fuck, I forget. I should know it.
It was life changing in the fact that I never thought I would see something like that.
It's awesome.
I never thought that I would be in a position where I could go and do that.
Yeah,
And I'm very
pretty
grateful
cool
for
though,
that.
huh?
Very
Going
cool.
all the way across the world, seeing a fucking
Wild.
ruins of a.
Wild. I loved Athens.
Jet Society.
Thought it was cool as shit.
It's like outlaw.
Yeah.
They
It was
got all
fucking
these
awesome.
like anarchists and shit.
There was some literature on the walls.
Yeah, big what's it called? What are those people called? Those uprisers?
Marxists?
Yeah, but they have them here, but
Commie scum.
sort of commies.
I don't know.
Not Fatima, what is it?
Antifa?
Antifa.
Ah,
But it's like a different crew there.
okay.
They're doing something there. They're not just like fat guys messing with old people.
Okay.
Have you ever picked up a penny as an adult?
Yes, I do
No.
it. Every time I walk by a penny on heads, I have to pick it up. I have to.
Half Jewish.
Have to? Why?
Because it's good luck, and I feel like if I don't, something bad will happen to me.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an onion.
And if it's on, I have to pick it up, and I have to look at the date and put it in my pocket away from my other change. And if it's on tails, I don't walk over it. I walk around.
And I have
it.
to blink 18 times and never call my mother again.
What are
I would never do
you
that.
do it too?
Fuck no.
No. What are the things you got like that superstition that you just got to do it? Ladders.
Knock on wood. I knock on.
You
my
knock on
head.
wood?
I knock on wood.
What about salt?
Oh yeah. Fuck
Which
yeah.
shoulder?
Oh yeah. Left. Always left.
No. I have my own things, but that's
if you
crazy.
spill salt, you got to throw it over your left shoulder.
What are your things?
I'd rather not get into it at this point
Can
in
I
time.
guess?
Told you about the diarrhea thing.
I told you about the holes in my underoos.
When you accidentally drop a load inside a woman, you go, and just like take a spoon and try to whip it out.
Sure.
Okay, that's what I do.
He's got to go. You.
Bad news, bad news, bad news. Okay, let's see what else we got. Has anyone ever done this to you guys?
No.
Nice.
I mean, people come in and be like, hey, I had one question.
one question. You know what?
Not
I
a
have?
full legal pad.
More than one question. Have you ever brought store-bought food to a party and claimed it as your own?
No.
Oh.
That's nice.
No.
Somebody got caught doing that though, and I
Oh.
can't quite remember it. They said they made them, and then like my aunt or something came over
Someone sniped it.
and whispered in my ear.
I
like,
love Aunt
She got those
Intimates.
at Costco.
How did she know?
You can tell.
You can tell.
If you
It's
had
sort
them
of
before, you're like, this is a thing.
But the person did go to great lengths because she, it turned out after she left, they tried to figure out what she did. She got regular cookies, they think, from a store and then baked them a little more.
Baked them, so they're just slightly off.
Yeah, like that. They had a little burnt on them or something.
Devious.
Yeah.
To go to that length
Yeah.
to cover up that you're just like, it's cool, man. You just bought it.
I also just say,
I
hey,
think
I bought
that's-
them, and then my thing to spruce them up is this, and then a little
But
bit
like,
of icing.
if you're going to a party and you're like, I made a macaroni salad. Oh, cool. And if you're like, hey, I brought Entenmann's. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, wow. It's like,
And I tell you what, most grocery stores, their little bakery section
Are great.
Their cookies and all that stuff are fucking fantastic.
can I tell you a hidden secret that you guys can all do at home
Please.
or your car, wherever you're listening to this? Go to a bakery. You can get whatever you want written on a cake whenever you want.
Sure.
Yeah. So
What are you, 11?
Yeah, I don't think that's a state.
so fun.
I don't think that's a secret,
You
dude.
go to a cake. You got, hey, I'm going.
What are you,
to
in
a
the
party at
Illuminati?
H-
Jesus, how'd
going
you
to
know
a party
that?
H house. This is a 33rd birthday, and I'm like, I'm going over there. And I'm like, H, and then you open up your cake. Oh, thanks, and it goes, shut up, H. Wow,
Sure.
What a fucking treat. I got one for Rogan for his 40th or 50th birthday party. We got a cake at Mrs. Fields, one of those big cookies.
Love those.
Brought it to him on stage. Opened it on stage. He was like, Jesus Christ.
Great.
man.
Now we're demonetized.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can bleep that.
Just cost me $30, Ari.
You know what didn't cost me? Kansas City, Indianapolis, St. Louis, and Louisville with special guests Steve Renazisi and Ryan O'Neal in November.
There you go.
Get tickets at arishafir.com. I have more questions for you guys. How many questions do you usually come up with for guests?
What?
How many questions do you guys come up with for guests?
Usually probably about the same amount, but we have less costume changes.
It's so hot in this fucking thing.
I mean, that's crazy.
Oh, can I tell you, I bought this in Edinburgh at a
Bought that in Scotland?
yeah, a thrift store.
You could have given me a million
Yeah.
guesses.
And right at the time we were walking around, it was me, Dulce Sloan, I forget, a couple other people, and we were talking about cultural appropriation. And it was like, I don't know. It's like, well, it's all about respect or whatever. It's like, she's like, why'd you buy this? I'm like, well, cool. I don't know. And right then we passed, because it's Edinburgh and everyone's out having a good time, we passed a bunch of Chinese people, and they saw it. And they were like this, and she goes, and she looked at them. We all looked at them, and they go, "Oh, nice!"
Yeah.
I was like, respect.
Respect. There you go.
It's a nice one.
Yeah. Dice taught me this about smoking cigarettes in an indoor place.
Oh!
I saw him. He's
Gotta do it overhand.
We're at a mall in Los Angeles, and he took out a cigarette and started smoking. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? He goes, it's fine. Security guard comes over pretty fast. He goes, hey, it's...
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, absolutely not. It's indoors. He goes, oh, my bad. Dumps on it, puts it out.
You get your couple drags, though.
Got your couple drags.
Get your fix.
And just keep it moving.
No mess, no muss.
Huh. I remember when you could smoke at malls.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think so. I remember my parents ripping a heater
I remember
at
you
the
could,
Plymouth Meeting Mall.
the Leo Mall. I remember you could still smoke it.
Because I remember seeing them on the floor like that.
Stepped on, like on that, on that tile.
God, so gross.
So fucking hot.
I don't, as a guy who likes a heater, I don't like smoking inside.
No.
I love smoking inside. An inside cigarette seems like you're doing something wrong now.
Ari's literally trapped inside a bit right now.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm trapped inside a bit.
Ride it out. Come on, commit to the bit.
Oh my God, I'm so hot. Okay. You're right. You're right.
We only got 2 hours left.
Serves you right.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
You
You're
poured it
absolutely
on
right.
your knitted hat, you dope, you fucking
Oh, it's
bozo.
shrinking. It's shrinking on my head.
Don't burn anything, Ari. No. Ari.
You can't.
Ari, you
You
can't.
can't smoke
All
that.
right, Jesus Christ.
Do you
Toby, is this your friend?
ever light matches to burn off shit smell?
100%.
I think it's gross as shit.
It's the best.
No pun intended.
You think it's gross?
I hate that combination, that sulfur
He's-
smell and poop smell.
100% wrong.
He's 100%.
It's so gross. When you walk into a bathroom
It's
and it
science.
smells like that,
No,
it's
it just-
gross.
No.
But it's better than what it would have been.
Use fucking air freshener.
No, that's fake. That's like
No, air fresheners both together. Matches takes the
disperse.
air out.
It's scientific. It's
Takes the air out of the room.
diffusion or osmosis.
You think I'm listening to either one of you? You're getting shot down at a Starbucks, and he's dressed like 9 people.
It's a new. It's a new card.
It takes the.
Damn it! You got a good point.
You got a good point. You got a
I
very
got
good
bad
point.
company.
You two
over
are
Yeah, you got a
uncredible.
point. You don't want to be aligned with me. I'll tell you that for anybody. You don't want to be
Ari,
aligned with
you
me.
stink. Oh, I love this episode.
This is fun.
Yeah. You guys are so fucking high and mighty and you're dumb fucking judging horses.
What are you talking about?
How does it feel now? How does it feel now? Well, guys,
It's actually quite refreshing.
let me go over all this. Let me see
Go
where
ahead.
we're at. Let me see where we're standing. By the way, Kansas City, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Louisville, Lincoln, Des Moines, Milwaukee, Pasadena, Brea, San Diego, Sacramento, all on sale now. Tempe, Tucson, whatever. Okay. Cleveland?
Wrong side of history tour.
Wrong side of history tour on sale now at arishaffir.com. Have you ever removed a bark vac from a plane? You both said yes.
I said no.
Okay.
Your notes stink.
It's a yes and a no.
You know what's a fun thing to do with barf bags on planes?
Draw on them?
If I'm chewing gum,
Yeah.
I'll put it in the barf bag and then I'll just seal it closed.
Oh, I've done that.
Just in case someone gets jammed up later on.
Me and Andrew
man, you
Santino,
bastard.
notable redheaded inbred, have said that we want to put on the inside of, and I suggest everyone do this with your own social media, whatever, or email. They don't clean the insides. They don't clean the insides of the pouches. They
Sure.
don't clean the inside of the trays. Leave. Just go. Hey, they didn't wash this on a Post-it note.
Mm-hmm.
Take Post-it notes with you on your carry-on bag. This. They didn't clean this. At Ari Shaffir.
Man.
Put it on there. Put it up.
Without context, if somebody who doesn't know who you are just joined this podcast at this moment, you are a crazy person.
Hey, do you know what Confucius says? Okay, let's move on. You said, have you ever smoked within 6 feet of a child in a stroller? Both of you said yes.
Yes.
That's true.
Wow.
We're garbage.
Wow. Have you ever drunk a Fireball? Both of you said yes.
Yes.
Everybody.
What's the difference between effect and effect?
We-
Both of you did know the difference.
Yeah, we
Did know the difference.
And he used concur.
And you concur.
Yes. I didn't know the difference, but that just sounded really good.
What the fuck was that? Did you guys just get your first wireless phone?
The cops are here to get you.
I assume
I
it's
know
the
it.
insane
I
asylum.
know
Yeah, so they're going to come in with a big
I
net.
know that's two trashy people. So you both did know. And as I'm doing this right now, I realize that you'd be more upset if you guys were classy than trashy. So you both did know.
So you're trying to spin us to be classy.
Lots of questions here.
By the way, this will be the 4th time Ari loses.
Lots of questions here. Did you, a family, ever receive as a gift a fruitcake? And one of you did say no. Okay, interesting. Have you seen every Fast and Furious? Both of you said no.
I said yes.
He said yes.
Every Fast and Furious?
Every Fast and Furious. Both
No.
said no. Do you keep food in your car?
Doesn't feed into your narrative.
Do you wear an undershirt when you're in a suit? One of you said no. Is there a
That's a fat guy thing, though. You can't
Is
hold
there
that
a-
against me.
Oh, that's a question.
That wasn't a question.
Is there a 2-liter of soda in your fridge? No. Both of you said no.
But you didn't ask if there was a 3-liter. Gotcha.
2 liters are for pussies,
Yeah.
Ari.
Have you ever picked up a penny as an adult? And Kevin here said no. Interesting. So you guys said no. Note to self. Be in between cars.
Be between cars.
Okay, let's get it over. Have you ever, have your credit cards been rejected? You both said yes.
Uh-huh.
You ever snuck a cigarette?
Do I get
indoors?
bonus points for being rejected today?
Yeah, you do get bonus points. For
Like
that.
100 bonus points.
There
You
you
get
go.
bonus points for that.
I'm the most successful I've ever been, and I'm still defaulting on my credit card bills. When was the last time yours got declined? Oh, God.
What the hell's going
I don't
on?
know what's going on out there.
People made the credit cards.
Your people did make the credit cards.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me do this real quick.
I hear sirens. I hear
Man,
banging. I think
this is-
somebody's coming to get him.
Last time I was at Tootie's, he tried to come in without a shirt on.
1, 4.
You look like an Asian tugboat captain. Fuck you, fuck Kevin.
All right. Well, you have interesting stats here.
Sure.
What do you come up with?
You guys, unfortunately,
Uh-huh. I believe that's for you.
Yep. Someone defaulted on a loan. Get them out of their apartment. You're both very classy.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
These two guys are frauds, and they are both classy, and I want it known that these two classy individuals have no idea what they're talking about in terms of trashiness.
We're actually talking British accents, so we're not on the air.
Isn't it?
Oh, you
Hello.
don't even know them when they're off air. They have an automated machine to give you tea.
Automated machine. It's a
Keurig.
And so concludes this episode of Are You Garbage, in which we found out that the hosts of this show, Kevin and H, not his full name,
Whatever his real name may be.
frauds. Frauds, I tell you.
You got us cold. Ari Shaffir,
Ari
ladies and
Shaffir,
gentlemen.
everybody.
Let's
You guys
go.
have
It's a
me
shame
in.
you're not on tour.
Yet again, I am on tour, actually. The Wrong Side of History tour.
Hold
coming
on.
at
You know what's
live.
crazy?
What's that?
The sunglasses tie that
That
together.
really pulls it together.
You would have had
You
so
look-
much more credibility.
You look You look great.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That really ties the whole thing
It's there
together.
the whole time. Let's smoke a heater.
You look like you look like ZZ Bottom.
Every girl's crazy about a weird dressed man. Gang, the Wrong Side of History tour, Mr. Ari Shaffir. Do yourself a favor, go see him. He's one of the absolute best, and we love him. Ari, thank you so much.
You
Kippy,
guys-
what do you got for him?
Oh no!
Oh, please.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, I'd like to promote, if I could.
Pretty sure we lost our security
I haven't
deposit.
promoted anything. Guys, Shakira's old albums are really good.
That's just funny. I don't know what to tell you.
Guys, we are all over the road. Obviously, shows are selling out. So get your
Whoa.
no, putting your home, your lost and found clothes on.
I bought this of a man who's now dead.
Yeah, you killed him probably.
It does look like you just got bed bugs.
You look like bed
I
bugs.
gotta minimize what I can wear. A lot of stuff was infected.
This is all I had left. This is the only thing the bugs didn't take.
Turns out shit was in storage. I just bought a storage.
He looks like he invented bed bugs.
So hot in this outfit. Guys, aren't you on the road as well?
We
Yes,
are,
we are,
thanks.
Ari.
The
Thank you
Right
for
Side
asking.
of History tour, starring starring H and Kevin. Where are you guys going to be?
We're all over the place. We're at a third show in Toronto, I believe. Get tickets for that.
Wear suits for these classy individuals in Toronto. Where are you guys in Toronto?
What's it called? The Regal? No, the Royal Theater. The Royal Theater. We're doing 3 there, and then we added a second show at the Fillmore in Philly. That's more than halfway sold out. That will sell out. Get those fucking tickets. We're all over the road. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Toronto. Yeah, just get your fucking tickets, gang. We love seeing everybody on the road. We'll see you out there.
We'll see you next week, gang.
Peace.
Drink milk with dinner. Come on. No.